Hello again from your favorite Tupperware lady. I'm going to demo our, see this is great. This means you can put 3 layers all together, put them into the microwave and have your whole meal come out in normally less than 30 minutes. So you can use the cone with the base and prepare cakes. In fact, I just did a banana cake the other day. It was really good. And it didn't come out like a microwaved tasted food. It baked really nicely using just the base and the cone. So today what I'm going to do with this is stack them together, and I'm going to put a potato and carrot mixture in the bottom. In the center, I'm going to put some chicken. And then the cover, I'm actually going to put upside down and put dessert. So potato, carrot, chicken, and peach dessert all in one, cooked in the microwave for about 30 minutes. So we'll start with the base, and that's going to be our potato and carrot. So what I'm going to use is one of our base systems. So the base works with all different tops. This is a spiralizer, the Fusion Master spiralizer, but you can also use the Grate Master, so for grating and slicing. You just slide it in and turn the handle, and it attaches it to the counter so it doesn't move, and it keeps the top firm in place so it doesn't slide out. Now this slides in and out, so I can put my potato right in and push the blade from the end into the potato, and I turn the dial to the left, so it's actually going to start the spiralizing. It holds it in place, and I start cutting. In this case, I'm not going to make them in curls, I'm actually just slicing them. So this is great if you wanted to have like slices of potato like that, all attached. You can put it on a stick if you like, or so that's now at the end. Or you can just slice them apart, pull them apart, and have them as slices for like a scalloped potato, or see they just come out fairly thinly sliced. And you can pull them apart so then they lay flat in the pan. So I'm going to do 2 potatoes. I release the top, pull it back. There's a little piece at the end that doesn't quite go in. Attach it again. So I could leave them as the spiralized, but I'm not doing it for this. I'm going to pull them apart because I want them to lie flat in the pan. But it's kind of fun. You could take them and just sprinkle. You could drop them into a deep fryer if you wanted to, after you have them all spiralized. So we have the 2 little end pieces. Be careful of your hands on the knives, the sharp ends. I'm just going to slice these last little pieces so we have no waste. This is one of our Tupperware Chef Series knives. These knives are great. Now, I could do the carrots the same way, but instead I'm going to show you something different with the carrots. I'm going to put them into our Power Chef and show you how easy it is to grate using the Power Chef. It's got a blade in the bottom. We put the cap on the top. You don't need any electricity. So these are all prepped without having to plug anything in. So I can stand at my island. I don't need any cords. This little cord is attached right to the cover. So I've put my carrots in to grate them. The blade's there. I seal this, I turn it sideways and it closes tightly. And now I just pull the cord. So each time I pull the cord, it's like 12 cuts of a knife. So I've got the grated carrots, fairly finely grated. You could slice them and put them in if you like them that way. But I'm going to put them in as small pieces of grated carrot. It's great to hide them from your kids if they don't like them. I grate carrots and throw them into everything. Soup and chili and beans and anything, because it's always good to get extra vegetables, right? Watch out for the blade, it's very sharp. Okay, so I'm going to throw the carrots now in here with the potato. And I'm going to add some butter. So to melt my butter, I'm going to use these little dishes. The top will sit right over the bottom. It's actually two different ones, separate, a 500 milliliter one and a 200 milliliter one. So you could put it in like this, but then you get oil splatters in your microwave. So by putting the cover on, it saves the splatter. That's only going to take about 20 seconds. And I'm going to put a half a cup of milk in with the potato and carrot, and also about a quarter of a cup of water, just to give it a little bit of moisture in the bottom for cooking those. Okay, and my melted butter goes right in with the potato and carrot. I don't know about you, but I also like a lot of flavor on my foods. So I'm going to add some herb and garlic. This is an epicure spice from herb called herb and garlic. And another one, CCB. A little bit of salt and pepper. Some of you probably remember even your grandmother having these. These have been around for years and years and years. All right, just mix that through so the spice kind of gets through the potato and carrot. And our bottom layer is ready. Now the middle layer is going to be our meat. So we set it right in over, it's not touching, the potato is in underneath. I've prepped my meat ahead of time because I had chicken legs and thighs. I cut them apart, so the thighs in 2½ pieces. And I marinated them overnight with a little bit of olive oil and a little olive oil, and what spice did I use for this? The Old Canada spice from Epicure. It's got a nice flavor, a really nice smell to it. So that was marinated overnight, so I don't have to do anything more with the meat. It's ready to go. Now I'm ready for dessert. What are we going to have for dessert? I'm going to do a little peach dessert. So I've just taken the top off so I can wash this part. This part doesn't get washed. And I've got 1 can of peaches in a bowl. And I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of cinnamon. Maybe about 1½ teaspoons. And a couple of teaspoons of vinegar. I know that sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? All right, so we have our peaches, cinnamon, a little bit of vinegar. I'm going to toss those up. Peaches all nicely covered in the cinnamon. And I just pour that right out onto the cover. So we've got fruit, vegetable, meat, all in one. And I'm going to take a cinnamon stick and just break that up over on the top. So get a little bit of a stronger cinnamon flavor. And that's our meal. Potato, carrot, chicken, peaches, and into the microwave it goes. We'll see you in 30 minutes.